Tony D and Little Jones asleep on the couch, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Darby and the Dead. Is it a movie? I'm not sure. I think it's a TV series, but it's kind of like The Sixth Sense in high school, and basically a girl who can see dead people, and she has to team up with the head cheerleader who dies in order to make her move on to the afterlife. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's The Pineys, books 1 through 10, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. All right, let's read the synopsis here. Some people never truly leave you alone. Darby and the Dead starts streaming December 2nd. So I think that's a series, right? After suffering a near-death experience as a young girl, Darby Harper gains the ability to see dead people. As a result, she becomes introverted and shut off from her high school peers and prefers to spend time counseling lonely spirits who have unfinished business on Earth. But all that changes when Capri, the queen bee of the school's most exclusive clique, unexpectedly dies in a freak hair-straightening accident, funny, resulting in the oblivious cancellation of her upcoming Sweet 17. Capri, however, pleads with Darby from the other side to intervene and convince Capri's friends to proceed with the party as planned. In order to appease the wrath of the undead diva, Darby must emerge from her self-imposed exile and reinvent herself, which along the way allows her to find new joy back in the land of the living. So it's not a horrible premise. You know, it is basically a high school movie using, you know, the whole I see dead people concept. And this is like the second movie like this. There was another one. Oh, what the hell was it? Like, it was like two girls who were roommates, I think, and one of them dies, and then she haunts the other to, I don't know, and has to help her become super hot and sexy. So, yeah, Darby, who's already, I mean, she's not ugly. She is like high school movie ugly. In other words, they found a super hot actress and they dressed her down as much as possible, kind of like an emo girl, right? And this is the head cheerleader who's pretty hot, but like they're so close in terms of age and hotness. See, like that's just her with a sour expression on her face. She still has long hair, you know. She still has pretty pretty long hair, and she's young. She's just not dressing like sexy. So this whole idea of, oh, we're gonna get the ugly girl becomes the hot girl. Yeah, like she's already kind of hot. And then I don't know, something with the police, and then the ghost has superpowers and ruins Darby's day and makes her do stuff she doesn't want to do. I mean, it's a fine enough premise. Fine enough. Yeah, here's the big party, and that's, I don't know, that's going to be the reveal. So, all right, and this is the friends of the dead girl. So, and this is probably her love interest, her best friend who, like, she's really into. I don't know. So, first act, if it's a movie, I don't know, it says streaming. So, it could be movie. It doesn't say. Why wouldn't they just say? I don't know. This could be a movie or a series. What is this? This is this comment. Love that we're getting more alternative black girl leads after Wendell and Wild. Okay. Is that why you would watch this? What? Oh, it's a black girl. I have to watch it. Again, it's so stupid. I don't watch things and go, oh, it's an Italian. I gotta watch this. I just don't do that. Either she's good or not, and she happens to be good. Like, I saw a few of these other rainbow diversity TV shows or movies, whatever the hell this is. Not good lead. She's pretty good. She's decent at least. But she's not even dressed down enough, really. They could have dressed her down even more. They really should have put some holes in this hoodie. Like, really dressed her down. And she should have been wearing, like, I don't know, like gothy makeup or something. You know, I don't know how black girls dress goth. That must be like a whole different makeup regimen than the white girls, right? I'm not sure, but I mean, she's sort of. I mean, she's not meant to be goth. Goth is passe. That was 90. It was 30 years ago. But she's supposed to be the oddball. It's not. You could have gone the extra mile here. Whoever did the wardrobe and makeup. I mean, it's her going to the hot girl. It's not that big of a change. But anyhow, the first act, she's got these powers and she helps the dead move on. And I guess that's her superpower. And she goes to Frederick Douglass High School. So she's doing that. And because of that, she doesn't hang out with her friends. And for some reason, the head cheerleader kind of picks on her or wants her to like everybody. And then she doesn't, and then the cheerleader unexpectedly dies in a freak hair straightening accident, which is pretty funny. So then, of course, she's haunted by her. Since she can see the dead, she's going to help her move on, but the only way for her to move on is to throw this sweet 17 party or whatever the hell it is. So she convinces her equally vapid alive friends to do that. And then, in order to do that, Capri has to give her a makeover and make her super popular and cool, and so she does the whole popular and cool girl thing. But at some point, I guess, I don't know, probably some problems along the way, Capri probably becomes jealous of her because maybe she's stealing her boyfriend now or whatever. And then Darby, the main character, she's changing. Maybe she alienates her new friends, or maybe she, I don't know, doesn't do her job as the keeper of the dead. And it feels like a series. It feels way more like a series, but it could be a movie. I don't know. It's on Hulu. It's hard to tell anymore. So then the final climactic thing is, of course, the party. And the party goes off, but then there's some, I don't know, there's some fly in the ointment that maybe now Capri won't be able to move on because she's become friends with Darby, or maybe what it is really it wasn't about the party. She just wanted Darby to like her, and at the end, Darby finally says, well, I do kind of like you, and then she can move on to the afterlife. Which is fine. I mean, this feels like a Disney thing. It would be for teenagers. Harmless fare for your teenager to watch. It wouldn't be too hard. Doesn't seem to be woke or anything. Just stupid teenage high school stuff, but with a supernatural angle. Seems a weird time to release it though. December. I think you come up 2 months short on this. You should have released this in October. This would have been great for October. It's more Halloweeny. Yeah. December 3rd? You're kind of just catching the end of fall, sort of, not really. I mean, technically you're in the winter, but you're not quite at Christmas. But by December 3rd, my God, the Christmas decorations will be everywhere. So I think you're a little late on this. You might have been okay now, November. It's the 20th as I record this, 21st. So you're a little late releasing this, Hulu, or the Paramount, I guess. Would I watch it? I mean, it looks tolerable. I mean, the lead's good, and the head cheerleader's pretty good too. Actually, the entire cast looks pretty solid, I'll say. Pretty solid cast. They're all doing their part, as opposed to some of the other stuff I've seen written for this demo. It's a little too much. It's like the acting's like, they're pushing. I think they're pushing the actors too hard to be big, and whereas this feels like a regular high school movie or TV show or whatever. If this is a TV show, I wouldn't go more than a season. I think 2 seasons of this would be too much. Yeah, this is probably a good 1 season thing and be done. I mean, how long will Darby even be in high school, right? Maybe you get 2, 3, 4 years tops of this. Because, wait, no, her head cheerleader is 17. So you figure Darby's the same age. So maybe you get another year, another season of them in high school. And then after that, you got to, move them on to college, and it's basically the same damn show except it's in college, and maybe you get another 2 years, 3 years out of that, but and then it gets, as you kick up the supernatural stuff, it probably gets too serious. It becomes like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Everything's Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the last 30 years. So, it's fine. I think the execution's okay. I wouldn't watch it. I mean, if I had to watch it, I would probably tolerate it okay. It'd probably be like, it's not too bad. But I wouldn't go out of my way to see it. There's a million other things I would watch ahead of this, but it's not really aimed at me. I'm too old for it. But if you got a kid about the right age, maybe like 14, somewhere in that area, sure. For the guys, there's at least hot girls in it. For the girls, there's all the drama and the relationships and stuff, and it's kind of light and airy, so it's not going to be super heavy and dreary. From what I'm seeing, it's all right. Meh. And that's it for me, Tony D. Little Jones asleep on the couch. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. And I will see you